efficiency. I've already mentioned that, but it's important to us. And when the session is over with, I want you to know I want to go back to managing government and trying to improve the efficiency day in and day out. Before I turn it over for questions, I wanted to mention in the larger scale of things, some things that are happening in Washington. I just came back and some others from the inauguration, and I, as governor, got to have an incredible seat on the platform where the president-elect came out of the Capitol Rotunda, and I saw the transition of power close at hand. And I've seen this as a member of Congress. I've seen it as a member of the administration of President Bush. But to see it as governor and to see it in this incredible time in history was exciting to me for our country. That you have not only your federal officials there, the Supreme Court, the administration, you've got the executive branch and the legislative branch, but you've also got the governors that are there. You also have prior presidents that are there in this transition of power. And you have, in this case, the defeated foe. And to see them all there together just makes you enormously proud of America. Agree or disagree, this is unique about the democracy that we have. It was thrilling to be there. But it also, and I appreciate the prayer, we have to pray for our leaders and our president, because this is going to be a challenging time, and I'll just give you one illustration. I'm trying to attract global jobs to Arkansas, and we're going to be challenged, and it's going to be difficult if we're going to put up trade barriers for that international global marketplace. So I'm going to be a continued voice for tough trading policy, and if you look at his actions thus far, his actions are okay in terms of canceling the TPP, the Transatlantic Trade Agreement, and it's okay because we can negotiate instead of multilateral, many countries and trade agreements, we can do bilateral trade agreements, tough policy. That's good. He's setting a good signal that we're going to be tough at that negotiating table. But if you start putting up trade barriers and tariffs of 20%, it's going to hurt us in Arkansas. It's going to hurt us in Arkansas because, first of all, it's easy for those 400 jobs that Tianyong Garment Company is going to put in Little Rock area, $16 an hour, it's easy for them to say, forget it. And they've made that commitment. We've got a $1 billion investment in South Arkansas in the timber industry. That's very important for our timber industry. It's going to be centered in Arkansas. It's going to create jobs. It's going to help us in our timber industry and a supply that we have that they need. And that's a relationship that's important that drives our economy here in this state. But it also, you look at our agricultural economy, and we want to export our rice, our poultry, our beef. And it's very easy to put up barriers in retaliation against our agricultural exports. We do not need that kind of challenge in the trade area. So while I like toughness, and we got a president that's going to be tough, I also, as governor, will continue to be a voice for the global economy that is important to Arkansas. It also gives me a chance to showcase that Arkansas is not this little small hillbilly state. Arkansas is a part of the global economy. We're growing in that area, and we want to participate in it and continue to be strong. You're terrific to give me this opportunity to talk today. I'm thrilled to be governor. I'm thrilled to serve with these incredible, distinguished legislators that are carrying the heavy load every day in the session. And with that, I want to thank you for inviting me today, and I want to turn it over to questions.